3, 2, 1. Hello and welcome to a very special on-location video with Rhythm and Wit. My name is David Steele, and with me as always is
Nick Campbell.
And we're here at Flix Brewhouse for a wonderful screening of the movie DawgMuh by the Martin Duprass.
Yeah.
We're just looking for a special someone.
Actually sent here by God.
They act with the wrong MFer.
He has chosen you to save humankind.
So worried about fighting the demons, they never even thought to deal with the angels.
With the help, of course, of 2 other prophets.
Make ourselves a prophet.
Your lack of faith is jeopardizing this mission.
If you're actually going to do something, now would be the time.
So, we're going to have some interviews with some of the cast members, and then we're going to watch the film, and then we're going to do the Q&A after, and help out with that and film it. So we'll have that at the end of the video. Are you excited about the film today?
Yeah, I've never seen it.
Yeah, me either.
It's been super fun. But yeah, it's a lot of fun putting this thing together, being with them as they're celebrating their new, or their release of their movie, and we get to be a part and showcase what they're doing. So it's really exciting.
So it's super fun just to talk about and show off this cool event. And of course, you can watch the movie. It's out as of the night it's premiered. You can watch it on YouTube. We'll provide the link so you can check that video out or check out the movie and then watch this and then, hear some behind the scenes stuff and hear from the actors and the director herself.
Yeah.
I guess one quick question. When was the last time you watched the movie DawgMuh, the original? Do you remember?
I watched the original probably 8 years ago, maybe 9 years ago. We went through, we put all of our DVDs in the attic, and right before we did that, we watched a few movies to just kind of say goodbye, because you're never going to see them again.
Yeah.
And so that's when we did. And then before this, I actually watched a story recap, about 15 minutes of DawgMuh.
Even shorter.
Yeah. And that's when I found out Alan Rickman was in the movie, because I had forgot.
This is one of my favorite parts.
It is, yeah.
So we're very excited about the movie, and this video. So please stay tuned for some interviews with the cast. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Awesome. Jacob, hi. It's great to be here on the premiere of DawgMuh as we remember it. My name's Holly. I'm curious about which character you play.
Well, I play technically 4 characters in the film, but one is a pivotal character late in the film. It's kind of, no one actually remembered how the DawgMuh ended. So we kind of tied it all back to, it started out, I could do half of an impression. I could do really just a quarter of an impression of Jimmy Stewart. And so they wrote this in as essentially the end is going to be, it's a Wonderful Life. And it's based on that scene. And then, so I spent about 4 months practicing my Jimmy Stewart impression to actually flesh it out. So it started out with just like, whoa. That's what it started out as. Just like what?
Yeah, a wide warbling.
Yeah. So I watched like 7 or 8 Jimmy Stewart movies over 4 months, and
wow, that's dense.
And I figured out that it was how you hold your mouth right. It's not just about the pitch and the cadence and tone of your voice.
How do you hold your mouth?
once I realized I kind of had to close my mouth slightly a little and like pitch it up, and that was the key to getting the impression right. Hopefully, we'll see. I don't know if y'all think
what a combo. We're excited, yeah.
So, yeah.
So, when was the last time you saw the original Dogma?
College on DVD. I rented on Netflix back when Netflix sent DVDs.
Wow.
So, yeah, I didn't really remember that much about it, to be honest. I remembered I liked it. I just remembered a couple key points. So, like, this started as a dinner table conversation with Lauren, Jeremy, my wife Molly, and I. We had Lauren and Jeremy over for like our first dinner post-vaccine and stuff after the pandemic. And I saw this as today I learned on Reddit. It was just Dogma's not available currently because of rights issues and everything, and it just kind of came up. I was like, hey, I haven't seen Dogma, and so like even if you wanted to, you can't do it legally. So it just like opened up the discussion of what is digital media in the future. And this was before, Batgirl and all these movies that have been pulled offline since then. So it's only become more important conversation to have. So I would just like to say that if you take tax breaks not to release a movie, it should be entered into the public domain.
That makes sense.
That's all I'm going to say after that.
Perhaps information in general.
Exactly.
Am I right? Yeah. Awesome. Well, I have just one other question. Do you have a favorite Kevin Smith movie?
I'll always ride for Mallrats.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like everything on that early run. Chasing Amy, Mallrats, obviously, and Clerks, and even kind of like Clerks 2 a little strangely. I don't know.
Okay,
anyway,
he's a lover.
I don't know, but I haven't really liked much of his stuff recently. But you know how that goes.
Well, Jacob, it sounds like we might have you partially to thank for helping develop this amazing idea. So thank you for all of your work on this movie. We're really excited to finally see it.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks for being here. I'm here with Heath Huffman. Heath, I'm Holly. Thank you so much for being here. We're really excited to finally see Dogma.
Hey, what's up, Holly?
Hi. So I have a couple questions. When was the last time you saw the original Dogma?
I have not seen the movie. I kind of went into this completely blind, a blank slate. I just wanted to, capture a pure impression. I have not seen the film. I sort of grew up in a family where I wouldn't have been able to watch it really. So, but I was glad to be a part of it.
Are you familiar at all with Kevin Smith?
Yeah, I know Kevin Smith, but Kevin Smith is a blind spot for me, hilariously.
Yeah.
So, just
beautiful.
Blank slate, like I said.
So truly a unique blank slate to come into this.
Yeah,
awesome.
Yeah.
Who do you play?
I play God in this.
Okay, you're God.
Yeah. The role God, not like in a figurative sense.
Thank you.
Yeah. I play God. I sing What If God Was One of Us. I also didn't know that song.
You had to learn a lot
for
this movie.
Yeah, I went from like 0 to 100 knowledge-wise with this. So really dove into the role, and I got to do some sort of nice physical work, and I had a really fun time.
What a magical role to play as well. Did you have a favorite part about playing God, or a least favorite part?
Oh, I got my ass kicked by Dalton and Maddie a lot, and that was it was fun to play beat up. I enjoyed it a lot.
Awesome.
Yeah. I might get into wrestling now or something.
That would be really cool to see you start getting into fighting. Yeah.
Yeah, we all want to see that.
Well, thank you so much, Heath, for helping to make this movie. We're all really excited.
Yeah, of course. I'm so excited as well.
All right.
Thank you.
Oh, no. No. That was just audio. Got it on camera.
Sorry.
Well, it's fine.
We don't have to look at it. You just look at me.
Right here. Hello, how are you?
Hi, Dalton. I'm really excited to finally be seeing Dogma.
Me too.
Who do you play in this film?
I play one of James Nim's demon minions. James Nim plays the Jason Lee role from the original film, and that character's got minions, and I'm one of those minions. It was a treat What a delight. Every
Finally,
day.
you're one of James's minions.
Finally. Well, James was the first comic to introduce me on stage, actually. So that was kind of a fun treat. Yeah.
Awesome. What a sweet way to circle it all around.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Had you seen the original Dogma?
I have. I'm a fan of the original
Okay,
Dogma.
that makes sense.
We covered it on the Good Trash Genre cast. Yeah. So we've talked about Dogma right before it left streaming forever. We happened to be like, oh, we should cover this. And then, now you can't watch it unless you find an out-of-print Blu-ray or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird.
Great timing.
Yeah. It's it's weird serendipities like that sometimes. We will cover a movie and then it'll just be gone from streaming seemingly forever. Yeah.
Well, Dalton, I consider you like the local film expert.
Thank you. That's very sweet of you to say.
So, sorry, I meant like film expert locally.
Sure,
Not necessarily that you know of all films happening here at all
no,
times.
and I certainly wouldn't pretend to, but yes, I knew what you meant, yeah.
So I feel like you might have maybe the most comprehensive memory of this movie than most of us might, just with your experience in recounting film.
It's possible, yeah. I do like this movie a lot, too. This was big for me on cable growing up as a kid, so I've seen this quite a few times. I'm excited to see what Lauren and Jeremy have put together, for sure. There were a few lines that I remember we wanted to make sure, like hanging out with Maddie and James, who were the two people I worked with the most. I know there were some lines that some of us remembered from the movie that were like, oh, we got to make sure that makes it in. So yeah, we definitely, I did try to make sure. And that was the thing that was fun about it. Like everybody remembered different parts of Dogma. So just coming together and like kind of patchworking together what some of us remembered was really fun. And obviously, like Heath hasn't seen it at all, so that's a very fun mix of have seen it and not. So just a cool experience all around, yeah.
Awesome. I personally have never seen it. I'm not sure I believe it's real.
It's not real, technically, in any real sense. This speaks to the power of physical media, though, Holly.
Absolutely.
Physical media is important. You got to own your Blu-rays because you don't own that shit digitally,
Yeah.
So.
Do you have a large physical collection?
I'm not a huge collector anymore. I was when I was younger, and I downsized a little bit. And I still, I have a Blu-ray collection I'm quite proud of, for sure. I've got some good selections, but I don't have a library or anything like somebody like Reagan Bush from Chat Pile, who has an insane library.
Oh, yeah.
Who else? My co-host on Good Trash, Arthur, he has a crazy library.
Good to know.
Yeah.
So you three will go to your house when the world ends.
Yeah, yes. Well, look, so I know the people. We'll cobble it together. We'll build the movie library for when the internet goes down, for
Okay,
sure.
great.
We can make it happen.
Do you have a favorite Kevin Smith movie? I know, it's a big question for you.
I'm going to say Mallrats.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's like the most fun. It's very silly and like irreverent, and it's just like Kevin Smith's take on a John Hughes movie almost. Yeah, I think Mallrats is a great time.
That's a nice way to describe it.
Yeah. It's got some, shit that hasn't aged well, but that's comedy for you. But yeah, overall, I think a fun time. Yeah, that's my favorite.
Awesome.
For sure.
And I assume the last time you watched Dogma was right before you made your episode on it?
Yeah, that's the last time I would have watched it, which is probably 7 or 8 years now, give or take. Not sure exactly, but yeah, it's been a better part of 10 years for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remind us the name of your podcast.
The Good Trash Genre Cast. Good Trash, one word, Genre Cast, one word. It's on Spotify, Apple, wherever you put podcasts in your ears, you can find it. We've been doing it for 12 years and counting now. Yeah, we love it.
Awesome. Well, I'm sure a lot of us will want to roll back to the one that you did covering this one.
Yeah, go check us out covering Kevin Smith's Dogma for sure.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thanks so much for being here, Dalton. We're all really excited.
Thank you, Holly. You're killing it. Thank you.
You as well. Thanks, Dalton.
Did you get that part?
All right, well, I'm here with Will Davis. Will, tell us who you play in this reimagining of Dogma.
I play Chris Rock's character. I think the script actually said Chris Rock's character because that's how they do us in the biz, okay? I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole.
Oh, we are all in agreement.
Because there's an Asian and a Hispanic in here, so I'm not even going, you know what I mean? But yeah.
And wait, what's it supposed to say on your resume? Chris Rock's character?
Yeah, well, or that one black dude. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people know Chris Rock.
Truly a tragedy.
As that one black dude.
Yeah.
So, but that's an honor for me. You know what I mean?
That's a good way to look at it.
In the Hollywood sense, I would love to be black guy number 3. You know what I'm saying?
This is a good step towards that beautiful dream, I would say.
I shoot for the stars, or I don't shoot at all. You know what I mean?
All right. Well, have you seen the original DawgMuh?
I have not. Well, actually, I have, but I have not seen it since I worked from home, and I've experienced a lot of trauma since then.
Oh.
That was like 12 years ago, so I've slept. Yeah.
Anything could be true about this movie for you then?
Yeah, so anyway, yeah, I will probably, people say the remakes never are better. I already know this one is going to be a masterpiece. I'm not going to say it's going to put it to shame, but it's going to be up there with it. You know what I'm saying?
I imagine it.
You got Lauren.
We've got an incredible director, an incredible editor, an incredible screenwriter, Lauren.
We are working with the most talented creators in Oklahoma City right now, bar none.
That's definitely how I've been describing this movie.
I fucking said it. Bleep that out. Bleep out the fuck, not the, and then that other fuck, and then.
Are you familiar with Kevin Smith in general, like his
movies?
movies?
I actually saw him at Bricktown Comedy Club. He is hilarious.
My goodness, I had no idea.
He does stand-up comedy. He is hilarious. His comedy is right up my alley. It's raunchy, and it's. I choked on a piece of popcorn. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
Awesome. A lot of people in this movie had to do scenes over the course of years. How about you?
I did my scene. I did one scene on a Sunday, and then we finished up that following Sunday. You know what I'm saying?
Amazing.
I said, I'm only gonna give you 2 Sundays.
Yeah, hop in at the end there.
And they better be in a row.
Wonderful. Yeah. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for being here, Will, and helping make this amazing creation. We're all really excited to finally see how you mentioned DawgMuh.
Yeah. Cut.
I keep saying imagined DawgMuh.
Imagined.
But we did not imagine it, right? It was real.
I love your pants.
Thank you. I spilled salsa on my other pants on my way here.
And you have to change to those?
Yeah.
That's a W. You fucking did that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hey, how's it going? I'm here with James Nim.
Hey.
How you doing?
I'm doing great. Yeah. I'm looking good, I think.
Yeah, no, you look good.
I meant to say you're looking good, but I'm a little bit drunk.
Oh,
But I'm kind of cocky too, so I could say I'm looking good.
Dude, I love that. Yeah, thank you for thinking of me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So who are you playing in the movie?
I'm playing Jason Lee's character of the devil. I'm the devil.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm the devil.
How do you think you did? What did you bring to it?
I brought a little bit subtlety to the character. I read the script, and there's like a lot of nuances. I got like 2 lines. I'm fucking around. I just like scream a lot, I think.
Do you?
Yeah.
Did you guys do the scene where, he ends up blowing up and everything? Did that happen?
I don't remember. I don't remember DawgMuh. I don't remember what I've done for the last 3 years, but I'm just kind of happy to see the things I said into camera. For the first time.
Nice.
I don't super remember how I performed.
How long ago was it?
It was like on and off for like 3 years. I mean, the last time I shot, I feel like I was better because I think I had been acting for 3 years at that point.
Yeah.
At least, and I was like warmed up.
We can see the whole arc of your acting career.
Yeah.
And the payoff.
You can see me get a little bit fatter in the face too. It's like a weird thing.
Yeah, it's all the deviled cake, right?
Yeah.
That's part of it. I don't know. I'm just making up stuff.
Deviled cake.
Deviled cake. Deviled food. Deviled ham.
Oh, you're talking about the Louisiana thing? No, I'm mixing it up. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Cut that out.
And we're good. Okay. All right. Are you excited to see yourself on film, on a big screen?
Yeah, I never imagined I'd be on a screen in Flix Theater for sure.
Yeah.
I feel like Tom Cruise is more akin to a venue like this.
Yeah.
But I'm cool too.
Yeah, dude, I believe in you, man. I love it, dude.
Thanks.
And I heard that there's some of the NIMS music in there as well.
Yeah, they're playing a song from our previous record. The song is Ain't Nobody. It's a good song. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm more confident in that song than my acting for sure.
All right, well, we got both of them in there, man. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thanks, bud.
Yeah.
What's up?
Jeremy, we're really excited to see DawgMuh as we imagined it today. How are you feeling right before the show?
A little nervous. This is the first time that we've gotten to show something we made like this in this way. So, like I was talking to Lauren about this earlier, it's like when we do like stand up, if we like aren't reaching people, like you can redirect and whatever, and this movie is done and it's going to be what it is, and people are gonna like it or not, and we're just gonna sit there and watch them either like it or not. So
That's really exciting.
It's a little more
nerve-wracking.
Nerve-wracking, for
yeah,
sure,
absolutely.
but it's cool. It's really cool to do something that's nerve-wracking, and then sometimes it works. So that's always cool.
How many people have seen it already?
Just me and Lauren, so 2.
Amazing. Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. So we know it took you guys a long time to make this. About how long did it take you to make this movie?
It's been about 3 years since the idea came about. I think that was in May or June, maybe? Yeah. So, of 2021, like, literally the first time we hung out with people after we got vaccinated was the first time we had this idea. So,
Long time coming.
yeah. Yeah, it took way long. When we thought of it, we were like, okay, this will take like 2 weekends. Like, we'll knock this out, and then we'll get on to making some stuff that we want to make that's like original stuff. And this just like is such a big thing. Like, making a movie with this many people in it with no money, like the scheduling is what gets you, like, and we did so many things that just to try to do the scenes that we remembered from the movie. We had to like have a bar fight, and we had to get friggin' 18 people to play different characters and get them all in the same room as much as we could. And yeah, everybody was so cool, and they came out so often to film, and all the scenes took multiple shoots when we thought they would take one to do like several of the scenes. But yeah, Lauren is such an amazing like director and editor, and just such a I can't think of a good way to say like commitment person, I guess. Like, she commits to shit and she gets it done even if it takes longer and is harder than she thinks it's gonna be. And yeah, I'm so proud of her.
Awesome. We're proud of Lauren too. Thanks so much, Jeremy. We're excited to see it.
Oh yeah.
I know. Alex is here. What is he doing here?
He's getting married tomorrow.
I know.
You should maybe not be here. He should not be here. I got to get him a poster. Hi.
Hi, Lauren. We are so excited to finally see DawgMuh as you imagined it.
Yes, we remember.
Yes, as you remember. Excuse me. Yeah, thank you. So we've heard a lot about how long this movie took to make and all of the planning that went into it. Did you also manage all of the casting?
Yes, we had a lot of people in mind when we were rewriting the film. We, wanted certain people for certain things, and some people moved away, and a lot of people stayed, and some people kind of fell out of our circle, and so we kind of had to figure some other things out. But a lot of it was, predetermined in our brains. So
That's awesome. It's good to have a plan.
Yeah.
So did you also handle all of the editing after all of the shooting was done?
I did, yes. That was all me.
Amazing.
No big. It's fine. It's like everything. It's fine. I'm learning a lot as I go, which is great. It's been really good to learn as I go, and get over the fear of doing this. But yeah, I did do all of the editing. Short answer. Yes.
Well, we're really proud of all the work that you put into it. We're really excited to see it. At the present, how are you feeling about it?
I'm excited. I know that, a 37-minute version of this film is not what people remember, but it's what my brain shot out. So, here we go. It was really fun. I have a little intro at the beginning, but hopefully I just noticed that I hope everybody notices how much fun we had with it. So I'm excited because I had a lot of fun. I think it looks fun. So,
Well, we've heard a lot of amazing things from the people who were in the movie, and we're also really just proud to have someone like you working on something in the city.
Thank you so much. Thank you. And thank you to Rhythm and Wit for everything you guys do for the scene. You're just incredible, helping cover where there's not a lot of coverage. So thank you very much for that.
All right, we'll see you in there.
See you in there. Okay, I'm going to go this way.
Wait a minute. Jimmy Stewart wasn't in Dogma. Wasn't gonna say anything, but I'm pretty sure a lot of this shit wasn't.
Some as well, please feel free to jump in and ask some questions too. Is there any cast that wants to join us for the Q&A? And you're welcome to come on down. You don't have to. Okay, well here comes Sarah, so you can be the second one. Sarah Schaefer, everybody, the J to my silent Bob. Alex Sanchez, our Alan Rickman / Metatron. That's right. We've got James Nim, our Azrael / Jason Lee. And Jeremy Martin, who was George Carlin. He was also the guy who got punched. And he was the shit monster. Fuck yeah. Jacob Threadgill, dude at Point A, also Mooby himself. And what else? Oh, fucking Jimmy Stewart, Jesus Christ. Yoko Hill, our Bethany / Linda Florentino. And Will Davis, our Rufus / Chris Rock. Here we go.
Can't be the only whole dab. I'm tired.
Dalton Stewart, Minion number 1, thank you.
My bad.
Minion 1, and Heath Huffman, our first god. And then we've got Josh Lathy, our Bartleby / Ben Affleck, everybody. Here we go, almost, hey, gosh, man, we got nearly everybody. Our muse was on her way, but we ran out of seats, so we had to turn her away. But that was Morgan DeMonica. Anyway, questions? This one's not working. I'm sorry.
I'll just hold it.
Okay, great. I'm gonna stand right here in the middle. Hi. Okay, go ahead.
Lauren.
Yes.
And Jeremy.
Yes.
Why did you decide to remake this objectively perfect movie?
Well, okay, I wanted to get back into making film, and without a readily makeable script or something we had set aside, and sitting at Molly and Jacob's dining room table one night, we just decided, hey, this would be fun to remake from memory. We had done Smokey and the Bandit Part 2, available on YouTube, and I just wanted to get back into making stuff, and this sounded fun, and so that's about it. I think, right? Is that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. Great.
Jacob told us a little bit earlier about some of the philosophy behind protecting our intellectual properties.
Sure, yeah.
And as well as the power of digital versus physical media.
Sure.
You want to reiterate any of that?
I mean, we say it a lot. Like it's not available, and I mean, you know, this is available. This one can be on DVD. I know how to do that now. And
they don't stop you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can just hit refresh and watch it as many times as you want. Yeah.
Is there anything you wanted to add about that?
No, I did add.
Okay, great, perfect. You can watch it. Yeah. Okay. I guess that's it.
Lauren.
Yes.
How long did it take to practice the fight scene in front of Planned Parenthood?
That was 6 months of training, right, Dalton? We did 6 months of training at home, and then
was it with real sticks?
Yeah, real sticks. We found those at Goodwill. But yeah, thanks, Goodwill. Yeah. No, we decided that day what we were gonna do. I was like, okay, we're gonna fight right now. Just so you know, we're gonna fight right now, and then.
Very stoic.
Yeah, very much so.
Do you remember the last time you watched the original Dogma?
I was probably either in high school or freshly out of high school, so it's been at least 20 years. Yeah.
How about you, Jeremy?
I saw it on cable one time when I was in college, and I don't think, after making this, I don't think I actually saw the whole thing. Yeah. But she gave me an outline, and I tried to connect all the scenes together.
What was y'all's, anybody just at any time, what was your favorite scene to film?
Watching James piss. Respect and admiration.
You know, a lot of people want to see it.
Do you do your own piss stunts?
I got too many fans, you know, I don't want to let them down.
was his piss.
So I will say that I think my favorite scene from the entire movie that was made by the Duprass would be the shit monster. Because of the construction of the shit monster costume itself. It was plastic fusion lamination.
That wasn't shit.
That was not shit. It wasn't shit at all.
Unbelievable as the pure actually plastic fusion.
Yeah. So things you learn and the many jobs you have.
As little as
I think
possible.
the Sanchez big dick reveal.
Oh yeah, that one was really fun to film.
Yeah.
That was a super fun day.
When they were like, we have a prop for you, and I got to see it, it was great. Huge,
Yeah, and Alex is now our go-to giant dick man. He's been in Twister. You had a giant dick for us as well. Thank you for that. Thank you.
I was there for shooting that day.
It was under the pants boner rather than.
Wing work was really good.
Thank you.
The wing work was wonderful.
Oh,
the point.
You're fucking Jimmy Stewart.
I was guessing about that too. Yeah.
Yeah.
We all touched the penis. I was there for shooting that day. We all held it. It was good job constructing
Craftsmanship had to be.
It looked smaller on screen. It like weirdly looked more proportional on screen.
Right?
In real life, it was,
I also want to note that the scene where he had no genitals in person, that skin tone matched a lot better. It looked much. We were like, whoa, this is art. So like, I like the artistic choices that were taken on.
Yeah. What are you gonna do?
Making sure that was shown.
It really looked like in the room. It looked like I did not have a penis.
Great. Oh, that's beautiful. Will you tell us more about the big dick and balls?
Sure.
Who made those?
I did. Any props you saw were made by me.
Round of applause.
Thank you. Including the workable wings that Alex had. Alex had wings that worked. They have strings that were attached so he could emote with them, and he was fabulous wing work for Alex. Please, round of applause for him. Just incredible. When I said, can you be sadder with them, he knew what I meant. And it was great. But the dick. Okay, let's get back to the dick. So it was made from trouser socks that we found at the dollar store. So perfect length, right? So, and then inside of that was like foam, craft foam rolled up, and then like some fiber fill. You know how much I love fiber fill. And sew that up, make a couple balls, and pin them to the shorts, and there you go. There's a dick. Yes.
Did you say trouser socks was the perfect length?
Well, for a giant dick, for an angel-sized dick.
Oh man.
No. Yes, Vince.
So this is the second dick you've made for Alex.
Yes, it is. Actually, it wasn't the first one. Twister came along far after, but yes.
What future dicks do you have planned?
I hadn't thought about it yet. I'm supposed to get a break between this and the next thing, but now the wheels are turning.
We'll see.
Yeah, maybe a corkscrew.
Oh, Ben, what you got?
How did you do the meat grinder?
Oh, that was Jeremy. Jeremy did some Procreate Monty Python-esque grinder animation. Hilarious. He did such a great job. And then he made sure I put like squelchy noises in there. So if you guys watch it online, turn it up. It sounds really gross. Yeah, that's Jeremy. Any other questions?
Let me see.
I have another question.
Do you have a favorite Kevin Smith film?
I guess it's Mallrats because I've seen that the most, and okay, great, thanks. I mean, that's the thing, like, I'm not like a huge like Kevin Smith head or anything. It's just, this sounded fun, you know? I'm like, cool, yeah, I like that film, and I could probably do it, and sort of. Ben, what'd you have?
So do you want to watch DawgMuh again?
Yeah, I do now. Yeah, I've waited 3 years to watch it, so yeah, I'm ready for sure.
Were we close?
As far as I remember, I've seen it one time.
As we remember it, yeah. Yeah, who has seen it most recently? Who saw it? Like.
I've seen it within the last 6 months.
6 months?
Okay,
Can I get a 5 months?
Who's got 5 months?
Nobody else. So Josh.
I mean, close enough.
Right? Yeah.
I mean, yeah. There's
Next level
Yeah.
chef.
Yeah. Honestly, like you really just cut out the fat.
Exactly.
As we know, mumblecore filmmakers not very lean, so you really leaned it out.
So we noticed a lot of local film on this soundtrack.
Yes.
Music.
Yes.
Was that something that was important to you from the beginning? Tell us
Absolutely.
about that.
Jeremy was our music guy, so yeah.
It just over the course of 3 years, by writing about some bands here, I fell in love with some of the music that I was writing about. It was like, this would be perfect, and like Welcome to the Gates of Hell and the fight scene is perfect. The Nims, I mean, I've been listening to them for years. But yeah, Ain't Nobody, just all the stuff just fit, and we like. I felt like if I could talk to the person in person, I could actually get to use their music without paying for it. So.
For the songs?
I mean, we bought them through Bandcamp. I don't think that's usually how a movie works, though. I don't think that you just buy it through iTunes and then you get. Yeah, and then you just can use it in a movie. Yeah, I don't.
Yeah. But no, that was it was very important to Jeremy to have local musicians, just because I mean, hey, we're using a lot of local talent anyway, and why not include the people that we think are super cool? So yeah.
Some of the largest local talent in Oklahoma City.
I don't know about that. Anything else?
Yeah. So this movie took roughly 3 years to make.
From the first time we started talking about it, about 3 years.
What would you say as the director, screenwriter, script maker, and editor? What was the most difficult part?
The audio. Just in general. That was the hardest part, and scheduling was really rough because with the literally zero budget, I can't ask anybody for time without just saying please, thank you. I fed people. Don't worry, I didn't just work them to death. I fed them and I gave them weed, and so made sure everybody was fine. But yeah, just.
There were things you thought were going to be props that weren't props. That just made shooting hard.
What's that?
Was the giant joint?
That giant joint was real. It was 3.5 grams, and I got it while I was working at the dispensary. And it took a few of us to polish it off. So it was 1 metric ton of marijuana.
More than you need in a day?
Depends on who you are. Everybody is different. And now we'll go into the cannabis portion. If anybody has questions about no. Oh no. Yes, Meredith.
Because of like the copyright situation, are you going to be able to submit this to any customers?
No. But the awkward Gawker trailer that you saw is real. That is our next project. We're hoping to have that ready for Dead Center. That will be another short starring Awkward Gawker, Aggie. That's her name. And many of the other characters that we play with. So.
Yeah.
Anything else?
I would like to note that that was not Alanis Morissette at the end.
Thank you, Sarah, for pointing that.
Made that as well.
No.
Like this.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
That was also her.
We did try a couple different Alanis Morissette gods. Everything kept falling through. So who's always there for me? Prairie Dog Pete is always there for me. So.
It doesn't work anymore.
No.
We don't talk about that.
That's all I have.
That's all? Any other questions?
What's Kevin Smith like in real life?
I was gonna say he's a dick, but I don't want to. I don't know. I think I don't know. I heard he's a pothead now, which is we could have a chit chat.
Long jorts.
Long jorts. That's what he's like. Long jorts.
And that's really the long shorts of it.
Alex Sanchez, everybody. Hey, thank you all again for being here tonight. Please be safe, clean up after yourself, and say congratulations to Alex. He's getting married tomorrow. Hell yeah. He actually is. I wasn't playing a joke on him.
Thank you, DawgMuh, as we remember it. Thank you.
Oh, Cass,
Yeah,
don't leave
it
without
was
signing my
great.
poster, please, Cass.
Yeah, it was really fun to watch it with a bunch of people.
Thanks, man. Yeah, thanks. It's good, yeah. It's funny.
That was always great.
Hey, thank you for being here.
I think it's really funny that they showed me like wiggling my torso first.
Yeah, but
That was a good choice.
I wanted the pan down.
The pan down was really
Like,
good.
no,
yeah.
You signed my poster before you leave. Yes, I force people to sign my poster. If you want to.
Yeah.
I have another pan.
Jill matching shirts.
Aww. Is it the same color?
Funny. Yeah, they're
That's
similar
sweet.
colors. It's very nice. It's very
You guys can wear
thoughtful.
those forever.
It's funny. Yeah. Yeah. Not probably. Yeah. We'll see.